Alright, the next quest in the storyline is called Meet the Tholls, or Tholls, Tholls, given to us by Tristol in Amity. If you seek material from the Talos' heart, I know people who may be able to I know people who may be able to assist. They are the Tholls, a Dwarven family that have long mined this land. No one knows this bounty as well as they. If you explain your situation, I'm sure they would be willing to cooperate. Indeed, 'twas one of them that showed me the secret tunnel to the top of the cliff. You will find the Tholls at their village to the northwest, a place called Tomra. When you arrive, seek an audience with Chief Xamot, X-A-M as in Mary, O-T-T, and do not forget to greet him with a hearty lolly-ho. Permit me to join you, Mercy. I would keep my joints limber, and mayhap I can provide some manner of assistance, says the Exarch. I'll leave the heart to the two of you then. The variety of ore doesn't matter so much so long as it's rich with ether, says Chinas. I'll aim to have my design complete by your return. Again, I don't. Distinguishing Chinas' frickin' accent from Thancred and Alphino and the Exarch and all. I'm having just as much trouble distinguishing them as I have in the past with the various females of British frickin' dialects? That's not the right word. Accents. There we go. So we're running on our dragon mount to the northwest. There, a road does start. Actually, it's kind of broken in a lot of places, but now we have a pretty solid road with maybe a little bit of vegetation growing up through it. Sagebrush, kind of, your desert plants that require not a lot of moisture. And the Exarch is up here. There's a couple Tholl warriors guarding this pretty small kind of metal, like blue metal, and also has some silver or like gray metal fencing, but it comes up to my shoulder. It barely comes up to my shoulders. Like, it's not much of a fucking deterrent, I would say. But anyway, the Exarch is already inside. Cutscene. So this is Tomra. The Tholls are like the Lalafell, but with beards. They're the dwarves of this land. Or at least, the Tholls are a subsect of the dwarves, which are Lalafell, but with beards, and their faces and head covered. Seldom do we see the dwarven folk at the Crystarium. To now be in the presence of so many, I shall enjoy not having to crane my neck for a change. Oh, because he's shorter than average. One walks up to us. We are taken aback. We don't know what to do. They almost all look like Vivi with beards, but they have like metal helmets, like Viking helmets, instead of like tall, like a top hat Viking helmet made of like brass and some other greenish metal, and the horns are brass colored to me at least. Lolly ho, says the boisterous dwarf, and we both will lolly ho back. I hope. Lolly ho. You implore the Exarch to do the same. He puts a hand to his mouth for a second. Gives a lolly-ho. Ah, rouse and greeting. You've clearly been practicing. Any road, now that we've observed common courtesy, who are you and what are you doing here? At the recommendation of the denizens of Amity, we have come to seek the aid of the Tholl family. May we speak with Chief Xamot? Why, yes, you may. I am Xamot, and I bid you welcome to Tomra. If it's the folk of Amity what sent you here, you must have quite a tale to tell. Let's hear it. I nod and go into the description. The screen pans up as it normally does, turns black as our description ends. He nods. Well, and there I thought those below had no fight left in them. Having said that, it's not like we know how to deal with that floating volcano and all them sin eaters neither. If you're serious about restoring peace to these parts, though, we'll gladly lend you a hand. Pardon me, obviously, for my stupid accents. However, the kind of ore you seek's precious to us too. If I let you have it only for you to bungle things up and squander it, like no amount of ale will wash away my chagrin. First, you need to make sure you're worthy, by means of a trial. Aye, a trial most tricksy, passed down through the line of Tholls. And what is this trial? Come with me and I'll tell you all. Again, my apologies always and forever. My shadow kind of looks like a bird with all these feathers. The musings of weird people that play video games. Go a little bit more to the northwest where Zamot or Zamot, whatever, is standing in front of what looks like a kind of a building with a door, some windows up top that look like eyes, the door looks like a mouth, but like built into the mountain, as dwarves tend to do. Listen, Will, as we know, we're mining folk, and in the mining life, danger is a constant companion. So when we come of age, each of us must prove a readiness to take to the mines. This we do by undertaking a trial which tests the three traits all good miners can't do without: discernment, diligence, and dexterity. We call it 3D Mine Runner. Okay? Now look at my helm. Mark its features well. You'll be given a slingshot, which you must be used to shoot dwarves as wear helms that are different. I've already made the necessary arrangements. When you're ready to take the trial, report to the observer nearby. Best of luck to you. Okay. Let's get to this aetheryte before I make a fool of myself. And shoot a bunch of dwarves, I guess. This aetheryte looks to have much more stone work than normal, but not like a ton more. So I'm getting a Amaro keep. There's a statue of a Tholls here with a massive two-handed hammer at his side. And a dwarf observer. What you got for us? Lally ho! You must be the challenger the chief mentioned. I'll show you to the rooftop at once. As I'm sure you've been told, in 3D Mine Runner you use a slingshot to shoot them as wear the wrong helm. Let's begin with a spot of practice, eh? Search for the dwarf wearing the wrong type of helm. You may move the camera, blah blah. Slingshot with the cool. It's like taking a picture, shooting it. What? Where's the wrong helm? Like, that's a bird. Does that count? It's not a dwarf. For all its reaction, the creature may as well be made of stone. It only stares at you unflinchingly. Oh, that wasn't right? Okay. There's the Exarch. Can I shoot you? I would thank you not to shoot me. Sorry, bud. I'm new to this. I don't see any Martha fucking dwarves at all, honestly. Am I missing something? I really am very, very confused because I don't see any dwarves literally at all. So how am I supposed to find a dwarf with a different helm if I can't find a dwarf at all? Shoot the dwarf wearing the wrong helm. There is no fucking... Oh, there's one. Wait. Finally. I walked out from behind one of the... Nice shooting. Keep it up in the actual trial, eh? Dude was wearing like a red kind of turban looking thing. Oh shit. I don't see what he said first, but probably said, congratulations, you did it. Next time it's the trial for true. Let me know when you're ready, eh? Yeah, dude, let's go. Ready for the trial? Right this way, then. This time there'll be them as wear the right helm. You shoot them, you fail. So look carefully before you let the stone fly. Search blah blah. Yeah, cool. Okay, so let's zoom in. You're obviously wrong. Well done. A fine show of discernment and dexterity. How many more do I have to do? Is that it? Was it? Well done, well done. The trial never lies. You've got what it takes to be a miner. That's weird. Run along back to the chief now and get on with putting an end to all the strangeness of late. We're running back to the chief, back to the chief. We're running back to the chief. Oh, what do I do? That was some impressive shooting, lass. Consider me satisfied. Aye, 'tis plain you didn't come this far with luck alone, so I'll place my faith in you and help you find the ore you seek. Meet the Tholls is complete. In the last quest, we got Dwarven Mithril Chest Gear Coffer, item level 415. This one is Dwarven Mithril Leg Gear Coffer, item level 415. Let's see if we can make use of either of those. So chest and leg, 415. Dragoon is 406. I'm doing chest only right now, so Dragoon 406, Paladin 409, White Mage 400. I wonder if that would do. Sage is also 400, so that's probably going to be the best bet. Let's do that. So let's hope it does White Mage and Sage. We're about to find out. Indeed it does. Hell yeah. That's a big old white robe. In the white robe with black curtains, where'd that robe go? What that robe do? Sorry for who I am as a person. Wait, no, seriously, where is it? I'm so confused. Oh, my sage isn't high enough level, is it? Yeah, my sage needs to hit level 78, and it's currently level 77 and like 120th or 115th. That's fine. That's fine. Fine. As far as legs go, White Mage and Sage are both 403. Paladin 409. Can I do that one? Red Mage 406. Okay, so again, White Mage and Sage. I'm probably only a White Mage for now because it's at level 70 level 78 requirement. I need to clear up my freaking leg armor. I have too much shit that I keep around for probably no reason. Cool. So White Mage is up to 406 as the new high score for average armor set. Average item level for an armor set. Cool. Once again, the sponsor, known sponsor, is Wildgrain. If you purchase with the link in my description, you'll get $25 off your first box, which is a phenomenal deal. I cannot stress enough how good the Bavarian Pretzel Buns are. The sourdough has been great. The ones that I've had so far. The chocolate chip cookies have been standard cookies for me. I struggle to bake them in a manner that keeps them as soft as I enjoy them. That's possibly my fault, possibly the cookie, but even when I followed the instructions to a T, the cookie still wasn't bad. It was still a good cookie, but I just like it. I don't like that kind of like the part that's been touching the hot baking pan always comes off a bit crusty for me. A bit rough and crusty, but I don't like that. But it tastes pretty good just eating. I can eat half of one of the cookie dough balls, and that's satisfying to me as a treat. So they're pretty sizely. Yeah. That's not a word. They're pretty well sized. Anyway, $25 off your first box. Hope you enjoy it. Up until the end of February 14th only, as far as I know. I'll see you next time. Bye.